Good morning, everybody. It is a Thursday, which means it is a fifth day. And it is September the 12th, 2019, and it is a dark day down here in Panama. Guaranteed, this is some chemtrail activity. And, yeah, it's a nasty looking sky. So anyway, we're continuing on Little House in the Jungle or Little House on the Jungle. I can't figure out if it should be Little House on the Jungle or Little House in the Jungle. But anyway, these guys are getting ready to rip some rebar up, and we'll see how they do. So these are the things that are you really have to experience to do them. And so I got Eli over here. Eli, how you doing today, buddy?
Good.
What you got going on? Working, yeah, okay. Cade?
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Everybody, we got 25 viewers. We got at least 25 people that watch the Little House on the Prairie, and we thank you guys for watching this. And yeah, we're about to get to work. So we are going to redo the garden a little bit. Okay, do you want to explain exactly what we're going to be doing with the garden?
So instead of just planting one giant field of potatoes, we're going to be planting different sections. We're going to have like potatoes, and then we're going to have another section on the side right there, like carrots or something else. So when we have a bunch of potatoes, we don't want 1,400 pounds of potatoes. We don't want a bunch of potatoes that just go rotten because we don't use them, or we don't sell them, or we don't have them. So we just want to grow different things. So we have different things. So if we want a potato, we just go out and grab the potato instead of having excess.
So we're essentially going to take ground zero and ground one that we have, and we only have 2 rows of potatoes in right now, and I have a bunch of seeds, a bunch of organic seeds today. And so we're cutting this rebar for our markers for our lines, and so I thought this was a good experience for the boys, and so we are going to get this fired up and get this going. All right, so this is life on the farm. We don't have power, we don't have anything, so when we do need electricity, we have a couple of these little tiny generators, and they're really cool. They're 2-stroke generators. They're called Pulsar. I'm sure they're out of the States somewhere, but go ahead and let it rip. Okay, hold it down, Chug. Gotta do a straight cut on that. You know, a little bit further down. No, so you want to get it. You guys are going to want to pull this down. You're not going to want to do right there. Eli, that's not a place to hold. You're going to have to hold it at the end. Yeah, hold it at the end. Or there. Okay, go ahead and give it a run. You got to let it run before you do it. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Mr. Bugs? Caden, you have to let it run. Yeah, let it run before you do this. That's enough. You don't have to go all the way through, dude. Just grab it. Yeah, pull it off. All right, so it looks like these guys have this. Guys, sorry for the state of the house. It's an ongoing project. It's really a construction zone because it's an unfinished house. Oh, Panthers took me out. Get him. Get him. What a sea of dogs. Do you need the other blade, Shook? Here. Another blade. Hi, Jerry. He's a psycho doggy. He's crazy. As they all are. Hi, Henny. Can you say hi to YouTubers? Can you say hi to YouTubers? Hey! There's Dad. Hey! Hey! Get in. Pan throw. Hey, where's the taser? Eli, give me the taser. Knock it off. Hurry up, Eli. Dude, you always have to have this ready. If you don't have artillery in case one of these things decides to riot. Usually they're good. Usually they're good. Michaela, let go of Josh's head. They play rough. They really do play rough. But it only takes something. There's Dad. There's Dad dealing with pan throw. Alright, I think they'll be okay. Just got to be ready for a riot. So the boys are having fun with this. They're doing their own videoing and time-lapse stuff. Make sure we pick up our litter here on the ground. Do not pollute our land, goes. Maybe. It looks like it's in slow motion. It's going so fast, it looks like it's in slow motion. Wild. It's going really fast, but you can't tell from this video. All right, that's it. Okay, we just got rained out here, everybody. So when it rains, it rains. Excuse me. So yeah, it came on super quick. So we're gonna do some work in the garage as our field over there gets rained on, get some water, thank goodness. So we are getting rained out. Today is kind of a gloomy day, so I thought I'd liven it up just a little bit. The dogs are going crazy, but Giddy wants to play first. So let's see how long it's going to take before I start fishing for dogs. I think in California there's only no fishing for dogs. I almost got taken out by Michaela. That didn't take very long. Ouch, Michaela! Oh, that didn't take very long to get bit either, huh? Ouch! Bubs!
He's going for seconds.
Yeah, it went for seconds. Oh, Bubs. Dude, they're going crazy.
They're like, you haven't played with us for a while.
I did liven things up, maybe too much. He's bleeding. Ow. Mr. Bubs. Not my hand. No, Bubs. Shoot, it's free.
Whoa!
Stay alive. Somebody's gonna bite my hand. It's just a matter of time before I get really hurt.
Again? Get in.
Not my hand, Mr. Bubs. He really wants to get in the fight here. Whoa! I'm down.
Uh-oh.
Pitbulls.
Pitbulls 1, Dad 0.
Actually, it's a rock. They might take me down again. That's the disadvantage here. Oh my goodness.
Panther.
There you go, Bubs. Get him. Well, the both of you on my team. It's gone. Hey! That's not good pit bull behavior. Don't hit my hand. Do we have them, Bubs? Are you on my side? Pulling with me or against me? Ow, not my hand.
Against you.
Mr. Bubs. Come on, Bubs. Come on. Come on, Bubs. Not my hand. Or you. I know you. These little pit bulls are the worst. Look at that. Woo. Kayla. Hey, can't throw. Mickey's got my leg.
You're almost 4 minutes in.
Come on, Bubs. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Mr. Bubs. Come on, Mr. Bubs. All right, that's it. I think that livened it up a little bit. So back to work, and this is ground zero. This is what we have, and you know we're just putting a little log of this. So we know that row 1 that we did, we put it in. It's 100 days. It should mature. We put it in 9/3/19. It should mature 12/12/19 if everything goes as planned. And then we put the other one in 9/4. So either today or tomorrow, more than likely tomorrow since it's kind of a gloomy day out here, we'll drop in 2 rows of carrots, 3 rows of peas, and 3 rows of lettuce. And the rest, basically watermelon takes up 2 huge spots. And so that'll just be ground zero. And so we have these really nifty organic seeds. And so we are going to be doing some cantaloupe, watermelon, sugar snap peas, carrots, and lettuce. So that's it. Just wanted to let you guys see kind of the logs that we're doing here so we have an idea of what's going to be there, or what should be here if things grow. Well, everybody, we are ending, not really ending the day, but we're going to end this video so I can get it uploading. They get really big. I try not to bore you guys to death with stuff. Kid, what are you working on, Holmes?
We're stringing a weed eater.
You're stringing a weed eater. All right, can you explain to people what exactly that entails?
That entails like cutting the wire at an angle so you can stick it in, and then
What's the angle for?
The angle is so it actually fits in the hole, because if it's like square, it doesn't fit right.
Yeah, in that. Ooh, that roller right there does not look good. Hopefully that comes out. So anyway, tell me what you know about September 11th. What do you know of?
What am I allowed to say is the question.
You could. I think September 11th, people can say pretty much anything. Maybe. I don't know.
What am I not gonna get you struck for?
How did September 11th go down?
Well, supposedly there were like a bunch of guys that went on in the morning with an airplane, like 9 guys. They went on an airplane. They somehow passed security without anything on them. They passed through. They got on these planes, took over the planes. Some people made calls, said, "Mom, we're gonna stop this." Some people tried to stop it, and then they hit 2 giant twin towers in New York, and they went to the ground.
Yeah, and what happened after that?
And then it like made a huge smoke cloud. Another building, like a couple miles down the road, fell down from that.
What building was that?
Building 7.
So what buildings went down? How many buildings went down?
3. The twin
And then-
towers, and then building 7.
And then the Pentagon at the Department of Defense, it got hit with an airplane. Okay, so what happened? Why does any of this matter? You know, like 10 years ago, nobody could even talk about this stuff. You can't even say anything. People are finally starting to wake up to 9/11 and understand that it was orchestrated. You're like, what do you guys were you guys weren't even around at that time. So if you were born in if you were around in 9/11 when it actually happened, you would be 18 years old today. So everybody who has born after 9/11 has actually was born into a patriarch slavery. So basically they were enslaved. We've been enslaved for years. And that was really cinching it. So anyway, why is this important? Why is knowing this important?
Because then you're not thinking that we're attacking the wrong people. We should be attacking like ourselves.
Attacking ourselves. What does that mean?
Like fighting off our own people instead of fighting off the other people.
Who did 9/11?
Dick Cheney, George Bush, the U.S. government.
More than likely Israeli and Mossad. They were all complicit. I mean, they may not have been the actual triggermen, but there was everybody and their mama, as the Satanist Jesse Lee Peterson says. Everybody and their mama. Thanks, kid. Everybody and their mama was complicit in 9/11. So, anyway, that's about it from the farm today, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. There's going to be one more day. We're going to do all of our planting tomorrow. And hopefully there's no excitement. I do have a little story to tell you, though. The other day, we looked up, and there was this, I kid you not, probably a 2,000-pound bull, unbranded, untagged, standing at our gates. Now, we noticed this at the same time the pit bulls noticed it. And it was over there. We were sitting on our deck, and we looked, and we saw this monster over there. The pit bulls all took off running, like at 150 miles an hour. And Tubby Tiger hit that thing. There had to be at least 200 pounds of force, but they all basically just hit that fence. It shook that fence. It shook those poles. That bull was long gone. I have absolutely no idea where he wandered up from. Things just kind of like wander from the jungle, I guess, up here. And anyway, so that leads me to my new adventure of I got a lasso, and so I've been testing out some lassoing skills, and so I'm working on being able to do this, because the next time I just happen to have an oxen sent to me from our father, a giant bull. I am going to lasso that sucker, and I'm going to make him mine. If there's no tags or nothing on there, I mean, it is kind of like the Wild West down here. So I guess I wait for his owners to come, but I mean, I'm in the very middle of a property. I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere. So where these things come from, I don't know. So Nori, say goodbye. Say goodbye to everyone, Nori. Nori, come on, baby. Nori, come on. She'll sometimes wiggle, but I guess not. So I don't know if you guys know what it means when these dogs wiggle, but these things wiggle. So we have Jerry and Hannah and Michaela. This is usually fine, even though they look completely crazy. These guys don't fight. They don't know their place within the Now, Nori, stay out of there. Nora should get out of that. So should Michaela. Michaela. The adults are good. The kids are not. The kids involved, they would get hurt. The adults would beat up the kids. It's crazy what a year. Gideon just got rolled. These are the girls. This is Nora. And this is Michaela Sue. And they're just trying to get Dad to play. Jerry, come here. Shake. Come here. Sit. Shake. Put her there, boy. Come on. Shake. Shake. No, Gideon. You're ruining this. You're ruining the shot. Jerry, shake. He's not going to shake with all this madness. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you guys are reading your Bibles. One more day till Shabbat. So, have a wonderful day. We will keep these dogs at bay and try to keep them all alive, including ourselves. This is actually friends. These three are all friends. But they do take out the kids. But this is how they play. So like basically 2-on-1, right? One bites the snot out of the other. I guess they pretended to like kill shot these things. And that's the game. But they don't do it too hard. Every once in a while they'll make one of them yip. But these things are just like playing. There he goes, right for the throat. Right for the jugular. But it's just a play. That's how they play. They play to kill, and the problem is when they actually start fighting and they do that same stuff, and it's really, really scary. It's really scary. So, all right, guys. I'm out. Say goodbye, everyone.